Hi. Hi, everybody. Yeah, surprise for playing Crash Bandicoot. Also, surprise, even though I'm an hour late, I am streaming today because, I'm sick, but I would be sick either way. So I would rather... So I apologize if you hear me sniffling quite a bit. I actually have my noise gate pumped up a little bit so that you can't hear my breathing much. But, yeah, if that gets in the way, let me know. Hello, everybody. Raven, congratulations on your Platinum Trophy. Don't forget to check in normally. Booty, hello. Also, thank you for the 14 months. Dunan, hello. Alcaps, hello. Good to see you all. Yeah, so, I have actually not played this collection since it, came out originally. So that's all. Never played it on PS5. So we're just gonna start. Crash Bandicoot 1 is one of my favorite games ever, and I haven't played it in a very long time. I didn't want to keep playing Hollow Knight while I'm sick, and, risk losing our permadeath run. Turn off the starting scene. Oh. So I was like, what do I want to play? And then I saw this sitting on the shelf and was calling out. Like how they explain why Crash Bandicoot is really weird in this.
Closer than ever before. Quickly, into the vortex. Dr. Cortex, the vortex is not ready. We have no idea what it could do. Failure again. Capture him. Uh-oh. Prepare the female Bandicoot.
Oh, I forgot that they that they added more info. It is the original version of this game is just go save your girlfriend, and they just added a whole bunch of exposition. It's also really weird to hear Crash Bandicoot. Other than just, whoa! Oops. Alright. Even though I have played this game a lot, you'll have to forgive me. I do not know where anything is. This has been a long time. Okay. Inventory? Why do I have an inventory? That's not an inventory. Those are just... I hope everybody's having a nice weekend. Play this with the D-pad or with the joystick. Well, I don't know. We'll play it by ear. I never realized he was a science experiment failure. Honestly, me neither. I think in the original game, there's maybe some exposition in the manual. But, I played this game when I was 8. So, I read the manual, sure. Game manuals are really cool, and I missed them. But, I don't... that wasn't the thing I was there for. Ooh. You know what, maybe we will try the joystick. I don't know if I can run across that with the mask. Fun fact, Crash is voiced by Jess Harnell, best known as Wacko from Animaniacs. Aku Aku is voiced by Greg Eagles, best known as Grim from Billy and Mandy. Coco is voiced by Debbie Derryberry. That's a best known as Jimmy Neutron. Oh, interesting. Those are fun facts, thank you. Oops. Well, now it doesn't matter if we get all the boxes. I wanted to get all the boxes on... Oh, I don't have any of the trophies for this game. That's neat. I wanted to get all the boxes for at least one. Guess that ain't happening. And Brio is voiced by Maurice LaMarche, best known as Brain from Pinky and the Brain. Dang, we were so close to the end, too. I like to think of all of, I like to think of all of the bad guys, like all of the other scientists, as though they're like his grad students. You know, because there's a lot of evil scientists in this franchise. Like, a lot. A strangely high number. You ever thought about that? Like, there's a lot. There's at least 2 in this game. And then there's like another 2 or 3 they introduce in the next couple. Excuse me. As a child, I did actually 100% this game. I got all the gems, I got the quote-unquote secret ending. Wow, that's great. You can just eat that jump, that's fine. You can just have that input. Greatest achievement for, like, an 8-year-old. Because this game is really hard to do everything in. Like, just beating the game is, like, somewhat difficult. Actually completing all of the challenges, breaking all the boxes without dying. You have to break all the boxes, and you can't die. At least in the original, that might be different in the remaster, in the remake. Yeah, that was really hard. I spent a lot of time working on that. So easily my greatest childhood achievement. Your reward for 100%ing the game is that you don't have to fight the final boss. Instead of going and fighting Cortex at the end, you just go free and leave. Which has always been kind of funny to me. You're just like, nah, I'm good. You know what? That's fine. I won't. Trade that mask for an extra life. Beat Halo 3 this morning, and now I'm on Halo 3 ODST. That's like Orbital Drop Shock Trooper? Or something? Shock Troops? Something like that? Yeah. Okay. What is this? Greatest childhood achievement was beating Star Fox 64. It's the earliest game I remember beating. I like how the trophy for that is just, that's what these do. I literally just asked, what is this? And the game was like, that's what. Okay, bye. I think I beat Star Fox 64 as a kid. I never owned it, but I knew a kid who did. I didn't own very many N64 games. I think I've talked about this before, but I was pretty late to the N64. Most of the games that I played on the N64 was like going to other kids' houses. I think the only games I had were DK64, Mario Tennis, Jet Force Gemini, Gex 3. What a game. And Pokemon Stadium. So, like, a couple of bangers. But that was basically. Where is the Bookslap feels better now redeem? I don't know. I've been looking for it. Jet Force Gemini was so good. It was really good, and yet I have discovered as an adult that... So that's another game that I did 100%. I went through and I found all the... What are they called? Tribals? Was the name of the little koala aliens? I did find them all. But I have discovered as an adult that I was like the only kid who did. Most people that I know who played that game were like, oh yeah, I really like Jet Force Gemini. I never did all of them. do I do? All right. I never found all the. So, like, I got the bad ending and then was like, I'm good. Well, it's not even like the bad. Oh, cool. That's a game where, like, you get to the final boss, but if you don't have all the little alien guys, you just don't get to continue. And then it's like, go find all the little aliens. I'm like, all right. Okay. Oops. Thank you for checking in, Alk. I promise I'm going to do something with those check-ins at the end of the year. Oh, right. Hello, Fireborn. Ow. Why did I say ow? I forget what to do to get by these guys. I forget. You fall down the pit and die. That's what you do. Also, hi, JJ. Mr. Slap, I hope you were on the mend. So... Last night, I went to bed early. What is happening? Okay, there we go. I went to bed early. I actually just straight up turned off my alarm, which usually is set for, like, 7:30 in the morning. I just turned it off. I was like, whenever I get up is when I get up. So I slept more than I, like... ever normally do. That was weird. Why couldn't I jump that? So that was good. I slept like 8 hours, which is a lot for me. But I was up like every 45 minutes to like go pee or to eat or blow my nose or something. Oh. I woke up after like an hour, like drowning in mucus. Well, that's great. I'm glad. I'm sure you wanted to know that. I feel somewhat better. The cold is definitely progressing. Today, the real issue is a headache. I don't know how it's possible that I jumped behind those boxes. I'm using the D-pad, so it's not like I could have pressed back. A good sleep can be so restorative. It really can be. I feel like the only time you ever like get better is via sleep, but you can definitely get sicker while you're awake, if that makes sense. Like yesterday morning, I woke up and I was feeling like okay, and then around lunchtime, downhill pretty bad. So we'll see what happens today. Oh, right. I forgot that the first one of these is so early. This level is we're actually gonna use a joystick for this. This level is legendary. Do you remember the first time you saw this level? This was mind-bending. Just the idea of it, like, first off, the whole, like, running away from the camera thing in the first level was like, what? But then this one where you're running towards the camera? Yeah. You can tell that I'm not feeling well because I don't have because even though I'm not shutting up, I don't have, like, a good way to describe what I was just... Dad, did you know that once upon a time I was a writer? Have I talked about that? One of the many jobs that I've had was that I was a news writer. Hey, we got a gem! Thought I was gonna sneeze, but then it was like, nope. Yeah, once upon a time I was a news writer. Your early to mid-20s are a weird time. Mask, please. Did you enjoy it, or was it just a job to make ends meet? I wanted to be a writer, like, professionally. I was one of many kids who wanted to be, like a games journalist, like, talk about interesting things, and, like, share ideas. And that's what I did in my, like, private time, and then working,
For free?
Yeah, I was working for free, that's true. And then I got a job as, like, an actual paid writer, like, writing news things. For like a startup news show. It was an online news show, really. That was pretty cool. That was a nice challenge, because the whole idea was that everything was really short. It was before we were really ahead of the trend, because we were trying to come up with, thank you. Yes, thank you. We were trying to come up with, like, viral clips before, like, viral clips were really a thing. So we were trying to write, because I was the only writer, was trying to, like, repackage larger news stories into, like, 30 or 40 second, like, clips that were easy to share on social media. So I was rewriting Associated Press stories into like 100-word articles. So it was really fun. I really actually like editing. I like writing. Like, try to find the most... That's also how I am as a game developer. Like, what is the most concise way that I can do this? How can I cut out every single piece of fluff and just, like, do almost nothing? Which I know sounds weird. But... Can you hear Tilly next to me? Come here, little princess. You have something to say to chat? What? You had all these woofles a minute ago. Oh, don't lick my snotty nose. That's terrible. You're disgusting. You are disgusting. Hey, Whiskey. Wow, we're already at the first boss? Jeez. I mean, there are a lot of things to collect in this game. Okay, let's fight the boss. I don't remember how you fight this guy. Maybe a somewhat problematic fiction, but... Ow. Oh, you just jump on him? Oh, okay. I thought you had to do something else before you could... I really can't aim these jumps. Oh, there we go. Good night. That just seems rude. What the hell is this? Oh, is this let you play as Coco? Chat, should we play as Coco? Okay, well, while you decide whether or not we're going to play as Coco, I'm going to go put Tilly in jail. We'll play as Coco? Okay. Yeah, sure. Whichever gives me joy. Press R2 to swap Coco. Right now? Or... Oh. That's weird. I forget how they explained Coco in the second game. Or if they did at all. Might have just been like, yeah, there's a girl now. Coco's my favorite, she's the best. Hey, King Omega Wolf. Thanks for stopping in. Oh yeah, Coco's cool. I do like her outfit. The overalls are... She feels like she was fairly heavily inspired by, like, Dixie Kong. In like, you know, with the ponytail and everything. But she definitely has that, this is a cool game in the 90s. Because she's... Gotta get out of here. Alright, well, that's fine. Okay. Oh, I did not see that there was land beneath that. I thought I had to make the jump from the... Yeah. Like this. Yeah, that's what I thought I had to do. Look, I'm sick. Be nice to me. Who just leaves TNT lying around the jungle? I don't know. I can do this! I promise! I think this game has pressure-sensitive jumps, so I think I'm literally just not pressing the button hard enough. You should be able to catch herself with her hair. Now that would be very Dixie Kong. And then I slipped anyway. You ever have one of those moments where you're struggling with something that as a kid you could just blast through, and you think to yourself, man, young me would not be happy right now. Be like, what am I gonna become? All the time. Thank you, Raven. It's weird. I've definitely played this game before. I've played the first one on this collection, but I played it back on the PS4, so I'm kind of surprised that I'm getting these trophies. Like, did I play it on a different... I guess I had to. Yeah, take that, Kid Me. Kid Me didn't have a bad back or knee issues. Also true. Also true. Kid You does have a bad back and knee. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh no, she's gonna get crushed by so many boxes. Maybe the wildest part of this game. You missed 23 boxes, idiot. Oh, this is a good one. Poor little piggo. Minding his own business. Oops. Temptation to restart this level because I know that I'm fairly confident that you get a colored gem from this. That must be very alarming for the pig. Oh! Oh, in this one it doesn't matter if you die! Okay, well that makes the game, like, magnitudes easier. I think this is another wall climbing. Oh, that's... Let's do that again. Whoever knew the jungle was so dangerous. I mean, I had a suspicion. You know, this is a game with a really fascinating history. Hey, Opti. Hello, Yoku. Feel better? I'm trying my best. I hope everybody is having a good weekend. A better weekend than I am. Forgot that those are bouncy. Hydrate. Hot tea. I don't have hot tea, but I do have water with, like, electrolytes in it. So, I mean, I could make hot tea, but I would have to, like, go make it. I've been drinking a lot of tea, and also hot chocolate, but the hot chocolate is more just for, like, moral support. What's the hot tea today? There's Coco. Yeah, the last time that I was sick, someone gave me a care package. And I still have the, like, vitamin C supplements and the hot cocoa from it. But that's been... Chocolate morale plus 10. Yeah, right? Oh, but so this game, I was going to say, has a pretty fascinating history. It's actually very technically important for the PS1, which a lot of people don't know. Because this was such an early PS1 game that, like, developers were still trying to figure out how to, like, work on the disc-based system. Because, like, on a disc, you know, it's still physical storage. It's digital, but it's still a physical storage case. And it spins, so unlike a cartridge, you have to think about how the data is actually accessed, like, on the disk in order to load. And the devs for this game had to come up with a way for it to, like, work, for them to be able to load the information that they wanted in the correct time in order to, like, meet their vision, because they couldn't just, like, have everything load in the same way that it would if it was, like, a cartridge-based game. So they actually developed a brand new way of, like, accessing data on a disc that then became, like, an important standard for how like, we access information on games, like, physically. It's fascinating. They actually had to create something completely new in order to make this game work. But they did it, which really cool. Okay, I feel like that wasn't a hit, but I think there's a part in this level where you can jump into the background? Part of my brain is tingling and telling me that there's something like that. Like, one of these spiky things will be missing, and you can, like, hop up on it. Oh, there it is! There it is! Weird how the boss of this island is, like, the mid... Let's save. Wait, no, that's load. Let's save. There we go. And that is why you have confirmation screen. thought I could jump again. Hey, Pixelmog, thanks for checking in. I literally was just thinking about you, like, quietly to myself a second ago. Reach. Okay. Well, soon. I'm trying. Having people to, like... You know, I wasn't sure if I was going to stream today, but it's like, you know what? I would be sick either way. And I would rather have people around to, like, sit with than to just be by myself. Thinking of me too, just finished getting your steps in. Nice. I am not getting my steps in. Not happening for me. That was weird. Well, didn't time that well. That the monkey could push us aside. Okay, you want me to go backwards? I can go backwards. Oh! Hey, stop making fun of me, game. There's an achievement for accidentally spinning away extra life. Hence, I didn't know it was there. The load times in this are so fast, I can't actually read the things it's... Oh. Whoa! Andy. Welcome in. I decided I didn't want to keep doing our permadeath Hollow Knight run while I'm not feeling well, because that would be a great way to throw that run in the trash. So I was like, what game is speaking to me right now? The answer was apparently Crash Bandicoot. Alright, this is the remake where you're allowed to die and still get the gem. I have literally no idea what those keys are. I have no memory of the keys. Can you play as not Crash in the first remake? Correct. We're playing as Coco. You can swap between them whenever you like. Of course, now the game is forcing us to play as Crash. Oh, that I should look at the boss. I slipped. Yeah, you can play as Coco if you want. You have to play the game like a little bit first. You have to, I guess, technically unlock her. By finding the time machine, but it's just like sitting there. It's just a couple levels in. You just imagine having patience. Hey, literally just sit right here. Alright. And right there. How am I having so much trouble with this? I don't know why I thought that he would not have a hitbox. Why that... Ripperoo is a silly guy, that's true. I knew my mistake like 2 seconds before I was punished for it. Depth perception, the true enemy. The bot is broken today. I'm sorry, Andy. Bot is also not feeling well. Let's try that one again. Did it give me a pity mask? I didn't even notice. Good morning. Or afternoon, Crystal Bear. That shouldn't have taken that. Just got out of bed, so it's still morning. That's like how the day doesn't turn over until either you go to bed or the sun comes up. So if it's 4 a.m. and you haven't been to bed yet, it's still the day before. Hey, this one has a colored gem. Okay, do you want me to do this? This level? What is it about this level, Andy? Is that a positive or a negative thing? I actually didn't know you had played this. Have I played Crash before? Crash Bandicoot 1 on the PS1 was the first game that I ever owned. It was not the first game I ever played, it was the first game I ever owned. It was a gift from my parents. An Easter gift, weirdly? Like, that is apparently a thing. I was really surprised. Because we wouldn't get gifts on Easter. But, it did happen. I did scream so loudly that it woke my brothers up. Because they gave it to me, like, first thing in the morning. So I played it a lot. And I played the second one a lot at a friend's house. A friend from Cub Scouts when I was a kid. And I think I rented the third one, maybe? But that's the one that I've played the least. You ever played Crash Bandicoot 4? I have not. I see that there's a mask up there, but... yeah, as a kid, I actually 100% completed this game in the original PS1 version, which is way harder. Because in that version of the game, in order to get the gems, you have to break all the boxes, but you also can't die. If you die, it invalidates that attempt. So you have to perfect each level to get the gem. This one is more lenient. This one lets you... Ooh, this one lets you just have as many attempts as you like, as long as you get all the boxes. It gets very weird very fast. Crash Bandicoot is one of those franchises that got really weird. like once it was out of the hands of the original creators, it was definitely a little odd. So we have to go all the way back, huh? Yeah, I did get the secret ending. Has anyone here ever seen the secret ending of this game? If you weren't here, I did mention what it is earlier in the stream, but a lot of people... Because it's pretty funny. What do you mean? What do you mean it didn't activate the box? How dare you? Did I miss an exclamation point? Oh, was that it? Within about 30 minutes, you manipulate time. Oh. That is strangely par for the course for Crash Bandicoot. Yeah, so when you get all the white gems in this game, it's the white gems that you need. The colored gems are just for helping you get white gems. in other levels. When you get all of the white gems, they fill in platforms in the next to last level. Like, the next to last level is just step forward into the teleporter and you go. But if you have white gems, they start to fill in, like, platforms for you to hop around on. And the platforms take you over this big pit. And if you have all of them, you can get to the secret exit at the end. And that secret exit takes you to where your girlfriend is being held, and you just rescue her without fighting the boss. You literally just grab the girl and run. You just leave. So it's very funny to me that you're like, what if I just don't fight Cortex? He can do whatever he wants, I don't care. I'm just getting out of here. Just like, peace, bye. It's the hit the bricks ending. It is exactly that, yes. This is very complicated. This game actually gets wildly complicated. The levels get... Oh, it didn't accept my input! Can I go back? Oh! Built till Stormy Ascent. I don't think that is in this game. Is that the level that they like re-added? I don't think you have to play it. Yeah, the air quote DLC. Yeah, I don't think you. I have done it, but I don't think you have to. Try that again. The one they got rid of because it was too hard, that's the one. There's 4 masks that just manipulate physics. Hey, that does sound weird. Yeah, Stormy Ascent is in fact a level that they got rid of because it is too hard. It is very hard. It's another 2D climbing level like this, except you're in I could have just spawned and got it. You're in the like castle motif. And it's rainy and slippery and everything is on these like super tight cycles. It's very difficult. You tried it, but I can't remember if you finished it. Yeah, I've definitely beaten it. There we go. Been a few years. I haven't played Crash Bandicoot since this collection came out. So it's been a while. These move, don't they? Yeah. It's been a while for me too. '82. 82, excuse me. Yeah, and then imagine having to do all of this, but you can't die. If you die, you have to restart the whole thing. That's what the original game was like. Oh, I can't get back into that one. You can go back into some of those by, like, walking around the side, but it doesn't really indicate when that is the case. There's one thing easier in the OG is the edges of platforms because of low polygons. The smoothness of the remake adds an undefined slippery edge to collision. The jumping doesn't feel as tight as I remember it. Like, it's a little bit mushy. Hence why sometimes I think I can make a jump or like do something fast enough, and yeah, because it like won't accept the next input in time. But also I'm sick, so the world kind of feels a little mushy. My perception of reality is a little off. Like, the rope bridge skip was way easier in the OG, yeah. I remember this causing a lot of stress to child me. Thank you for the hydrate. That's great. Cool. Yeah, like that felt a lot harder than it could have been. Really? I got the box and it's bending the rules of space and time using quantum mass. Gosh, pressure sensitive buttons. I vaguely remember that, but I've never played before. I don't know if I need him. That was the other thing, too, is like, as you go on, there's more times where you need to preserve an enemy to do something. Like right there. You need that guy to hit that box. So I guess I probably had to do it without dying for this one. Oh. I feel the box gem quality of life is the same as the notes quality of life. Yes. Yeah. I would argue that the boxes in Crash Bandicoot are harder than the notes in Banjo because they're really the only, like, extra challenge. Because, like, Banjo has, you know, the difficulty of traversing and, like, figuring out where to go. This game doesn't really have that exploration factor in the way that, like, getting jiggies does. This game is more about... The challenge is more about the execution. In like, a different... Thank you. Thank you. It's just a really bad cold. It'll pass. It's already like, you know how when you're sick, your experience of being sick will like transform? Like at times you have a headache, at times you're more sneezy. At times you might have like a mild fever or chills. Like, I've gone through all the stages of all of that. And right now I'm I kind of have a headache, and I'm a little sneezy. I stretch and hydrate. I'll do you one better. I'll go refill my water. I'd use the bathroom. Give me 1 minute. Thank you for... Actually, it's really nice that anybody wants to be here right now, to be honest. Hi, Bob. Hello, Arcade Bear. Thank you for checking in. Because, you know, I would be sick either way. So I'd at least rather not be by myself. Okay. You know what game I almost played today instead of this? I bought the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Cowabunga collection, like, 6 years ago, and I've never even taken it out of the plot.
Failure.
I almost did. I almost played it. It's like, I was looking at the shelf, and I was like, that could be fun. But then I thought, it could also be a disaster. I don't know. Playing a beat-em-up by yourself, it's not... Turtles lives a long time, no worries. That's true. Yeah, I'll play it one. It's a bunch of... It's like 13 games, but... Yeah, I've never even taken them out of the... TMNT 1 with the dam level. That was an experience that I had as a kid. I don't think the water level was the thing that always screwed me up. I forget how this works. Are there invisible boxes? Is that what this is? Or is there a gem that I need? Does anyone know the answer? Yeah. I have brain fog. Think you can walk it? Okay. Well, let's see. There it is. You just gotta sacrifice yourself for the fruit. That's true. Yeah, what I used to do, on like Black Friday, I used to. So when I buy stuff on Amazon, I use my card that like gives me cash back, right? And I would save up my cash back from like purchases for like the whole year. And then on like Black Friday sales, I would buy myself presents with that, and that would be like what I get myself for. And I used to go buy a bunch of discount games. And so that was how I got the Ninja Turtles. That was how I got Kingdom Hearts that we're currently like contributing points towards. That was how I got Persona 5. A whole bunch of stuff that, you know, I own, but I've never actually played. So I walk off to the right now. You playing this and feeling sick is giving me that one Simpsons episode where Lisa's sick and gets addicted to Bart's video game. Oh man. That, because it was Crash Bandicoot. Yeah. Because the game she was playing was Crash Bandicoot. And I forgot about that. Okay. Can do this before I sneeze. Plus the sneeze just never happens. Also, I extended that, thank you everybody who has contributed to that, like Kingdom Hearts. I guess people want to see that, huh? I extended that challenge timer. The sneeze is coming just when you least expect it. I'm one of those people that if I look into a light, into a bright light, it'll like trigger the sneeze, but my lights are on, they're just not strong. You keep forgetting, you don't have to contribute at all if you don't want to. I just want you to play something that brings you joy. How dare you? They don't want it enough, they didn't get it in time. There were still, I think from the original timer, there's still... It was at like 8 days, and I extended it to 30 days. So it just like increased the amount of time. You must play Kingdom Hearts and laugh and cry like I have. Well, I've played Kingdom Hearts 1. That won't be a new experience. I've played Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2. But if we want to get to the stuff that I've never played, then we gotta get through 1. Alright, piggy. I want to see you suffer through the Kingdom Hearts jank. You know what? I'll even play it on proud mode. And I was thinking, cool. I'll play it on proud mode, and I'll let chat decide. I'll let chat decide what we take and what we leave behind in the beginning. Which means I know you're gonna pick, like, take magic, leave behind defense, because you want me to do the glass cannon run. I procured myself some burger and fries. That's what I had on Friday. Proud mode? Yeah, proud mode is hard. You know that. I mean, it's not that. I take staff, eat sword. I will let chat decide. It doesn't really matter. Do proud mode for Pride Month. Can you not bounce on the hogs? I thought you could bounce on them. I think... I don't know. I think in the couple of times that I've played Kingdom Hearts, I think I always pick something different. I think I often grab the staff, take the staff, and then leave one of the other two. Because magic in Kingdom Hearts 1 is so good. Isn't pride one of the 7 delightful sins? Depends on who you ask. I rarely use magic in my Kingdom Hearts playthroughs. Oh, you're fucking up. Magic is super powerful in Kingdom Hearts. In Kingdom Hearts 2, you can beat the whole game with just Reflect. And it's not even hard. It's not even, like, hard. Reflect is just really, really, really good. Reflect is so broken too. It really is, yeah. Reflect, fire. Is Thunder still an AoE in 2? I think it is. Really? Yeah, so Thunder, Fire, and Reflect is all you need. You can handle literally everything ever. These are really slippery. Wait. These bridges are giving me anxiety. How do you think I feel? Okay, but it's only fair you let us use channel points on the poll to pick one you take and which one you leave behind. We could, I guess. Walk the rope? You literally told me that it was harder to do it. Since when has Bookslap ever chosen to do things the easy? That hog sounds like a dog. That's it. Really? Okay. Sure.
Oh my god!
Please, don't bring home any more old crutches. From Bampoline. From Bumpoline. I like the found noise at the start of that sound. It always makes me think it's a mythic. I think there's a mythic that no one has gotten yet. I think there might be one that nobody has. Yeah. It's a clip of Booty having like an aneurysm while I'm telling a story. You'll unlock it like you did Andy's. Actually, we haven't had a... People haven't really been using the random sound effect command on my channel lately. We haven't had a mythic of any sort. You don't want to be annoying with it? It's okay. It's there for you to play with. There was the one time when I was like, okay, everybody chill. But other than that one time, it's always been. And there was a reason why I was like, what it was, though.
Potatoes.
I think these are my favorite levels. Levels give me the most anxiety. These were the most, like, mind-blowing levels when this game first came out. I mean, the fact that you were, like, running away from the camera was pretty incredible to begin with. But then running towards the camera was really, like, holy crap. That was a good one. Look at its facial expression. Yeah, I know, right? I don't remember if that one has ever come up yet. That's one of the relatively recent additions to the sound files. I actually don't know if that one is. It's not a mythic rank.
Someone get the smelling salts. JJ is delusional.
What the keys are? I mean, the Ankhs are time trials? Yeah. The Ankhs have always been time trials, but I don't know what the key is. I don't know what that does. Okay, JJ, you're a young person. Can you explain something to me? Is Ankh good or bad or context dependent?
Success!
Just older than 20? Well, I mean, I get that, but I don't know. So it's neither. I think it's neutral. Something JJ has never been in his life. Always takes us. I remember the original giving you so many lines. Usually just gonna be factual. Hold AM. Thanks. There's something in there. Yes. I was even waiting for that. I was like, oh, I bet this is gonna push me out.
Success!
I don't want to be patient. I forgot that they just push you backwards. See, I can learn things. Those are so stressful. I, like, just became hungry. It just happened. One of the weird things about being sick for me right now is that my body is having a really hard time telling the difference between being hungry, like, it being nauseous. So instead of just being normally hungry, the experience of it for me right now is like a stomach cramp. It's just painful. A strange way. It actually woke me up at like 4:30 in the morning. I was like... I came out, sat on my couch and just ate potato chips for a while. Because my tummy was hurty. But this hasn't been... Like, I don't have the flu. So it's not like I haven't been able to, like, keep food down or anything. So I knew that it's like, oh, I'm hungry. I knew this, like... intellectually, rather than like, you know, the normal way that I know what I'm feeling. Fun fact, the sense of understanding the signals from your body is called interoception. There you go. You just learned a thing. Cool. That mask is so not helpful in this level. Have you been able to wipe down your affected surfaces yet? Thinking about that couch. No. The answer is no. Although, the care package that I got last time I was sick does have some, like, wipes for that purpose. But, no. Also, hello, Dipole. Thank you for checking in. A Streech? Okay. Oops. It's surprisingly hard in this version of the game to get a bounce off of a box. Like, the answer, I think, is actually just to hold the button rather than trying to time it with the bounce itself. Ooh, he gave me a key. That's the first one we've got. But with the somewhat mushiness of the controls, I keep messing it up. Want old school controls? Try, and I didn't get to read them. Well, that was easy. Try the direction. No! I'm actually doing a lot better with the joystick than the D-pad. The insult to injury of the platform disappearing. Old school controls. Alright, so I guess that cycle is just not gonna work out. There we go. Can I get back there? Are you sure? Hey, a gem and a key. Wow, we actually got a lot. Does anyone know what the keys are for? I have no idea. We got a trophy for it. Can I sneeze before starting this? Well, that seems like a perfect opportunity to take a break. I will be right back.
If you keep fishing in my lake, I'm gonna hook you up.
Keep dropping my clothes down, and I'm afraid the cleanse is going to out. It would be really bad. Definitely don't want that. Koala Kong definitely skips leg day. Still kills us though. Don't try to show off your butt. We know you don't do your... Oh, right. Oh, right, okay. Look, I can read the visual descriptors. Does that mean Crash is stronger than Koala because he can effortlessly send it back? Yeah. It does exactly mean that. Look, Koala Kong clearly only works out the glory muscle. Like, he's just trying to show off. He's not actually strong. You can have big muscles and not actually be strong. Oh! It just rolls away if you take too long. Yeah, he just works out the glory muscle. Heck bounces? Man, well, I didn't save him. He definitely skips leg day. He tries to flex his glutes, but it's like, bruh. Oh, visual depth perception. Okay. I forget. Do the icy pipes hurt? They probably. Oh, okay. No, they're fine. Yeah! Okay, I was like, wait a minute. There we go. Andy, I have a question for you. On your stream tonight, what console are you using for Switch It Up Sunday? What platform, I guess? Currently debating? Okay, I was gonna say, I don't think you had specifically said. Since it's your birthday month, you might do N64. That could be neat. Fewer options, but they're each stronger. Although, if you do N64, would you only do them via NSO for simplicity, or would you include the games that you actually, like, physically own? Have an actual N64. NSO for now. Yeah, it's probably smart. Probably smart. Great start. I have to compile a list of all the games I have cards of. Consult the library. One of the challenging things about collecting N64 games is that they don't have labels on the top of the cartridge in the way that NES or Super Nintendo games do. That was a mistake. But I was not punished for it. That's cool. People have made labels for those, but you've never bought them. Well, yeah, and then it's the question, you want to, slap something onto your cartridge? So chat, you're basically seeing what I've done all weekend. Except you're not watching me sleep, which I guess you could, but that would be a very different kind of stream. But what have you done this weekend? I've been sick, but what about you? Excuse me, little robot guy, can you come back here? Really? Can I do it from here? Hold on. I feel like I should be able to do this. The same? You've been watching me sleep? Addicted to DRG Survivor? I don't know what that is. I've not been watching you sleep. I mean, Sports Ball. Deep Rock Galactic. Oh, right. Yeah, that game looks fun. It's been on my wish list, and every time on Steam, and every time it comes up on sale, I'm like, I'll get it. I'm like, So it's probably gonna live on my wish list forever. It is a buddy game. I was aware of that. It will come as a great shock to you, chat, that I enjoy co-op games a great deal. Oh, missed one. Happy Superb Owl weekend. Happy Stolas weekend indeed. Aw, Stolas. Yo, shout out to Stolas for taking the steps to make his life better. For, like, doing the hard stuff. Oops. Husband Hotel. Or no, not a Husband Hotel. Hell of a Boss. There is a Superb Owl show. Who goes through it? Who really goes through it? But, you know. Come on. We haven't saved for a while. I love that you got an achievement for missing that many boxes. I think the achievement was for accelerating the boxes so that they would push him down into the ground. Really? Because I don't know if he ever does the different animation if you don't accelerate them. I've been really craving getting back into Deep Rock Galactic, but it's best with friends, so I went with the Deep Rock Galactic 5. This is the first one of these levels. I have to sneeze again. And it didn't help. I held it in and it still didn't help. Thank you. And thank you for the streach. These levels suck for getting all the boxes, having to do parts of the level backwards. Yeah. Yeah, they're definitely a challenge. Yeah, branching paths, like, great. Oh. Hello, Zix. Thank you for checking in. What are the chaps today? They are sour cream and onion. How game? Game good. Failure. Game classic childhood game.
That's daddy. That's father.
Because I didn't really want to keep doing... I didn't want to risk a permadeath run of Hollow Knight while I'm not feeling well. Thank you for the hydrate. Just sat down with a sandwich and chaps. I also appreciate that you used the correct number of A's in chaps. 4. The chaps on sand. I haven't done that in years. He's like, oh no, please, are there more boxes? How long have we been streaming? Almost 2 hours? I don't know how long we'll stream. No, I wanted to get on top of that. Wait. Go back. It's almost Puppy Bowl time. True. It's it's so funny to me that the Puppy Bowl has become like a genuine you know, like it was very much a meme. Like whoever first came up with that, absolutely brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Probably had no idea that it would be a thing that would continue for many years. That people would genuinely be excited about. Love that it's still going. Yeah, it's like that person is probably out there like still surprised. You know, it was probably like some intern that suggested it. It was like, what if we did this? Cool, great. Yeah. Okay. Really? What is happening? I must be jumping way too early. And the same guy has been the referee since like the 3rd year. Yeah, well, I mean, he's got that sweet gig. He's not going to give that. Basically, the only referee that, you know, people never get mad at. Puppy Bowl ref. When you make good calls, you make good calls. Excuse me. Gotta go? Thanks for hanging out, Doonan.
You're stupid!
Have a good rest of your day. I always like the little putt-putt sound at the end of the SpongeBob sound clip. Oh, okay. Now I understand. I was like... The two little, like, spoots. I like how as you get deeper into this game, they just completely stop having floors. Like, what if level no floor? I hate that so much. We did get through the whole thing, but we didn't get the... You know what? We're doing it again. No. We'll do it live. We're going back. We can do it. I'll just not do it. I like how no matter what happens, Coco does not stop being sassy with her hand on her hip. That fell much faster than the first time. Much faster.
I am the milkman. My milk is delicious.
No! We'll do this level, but then we're going back. This level also has a colored gem. Couldn't see that. It just moves the barrel to the side. Oh, I couldn't... Oh, well. Couldn't see that there was a gap in the floor. Yeah, there was... Once I got on that bad jumping pattern, there was no way to undo that. I hope my sniffling isn't annoying. I'm trying to not. Sometimes it just decides, actually, you were pressing that at a slight angle, so you're going to go off in this other direction. It's fine. Great. Cool. Can we just finish, please? Do you think we could beat this whole game today? I guess we probably could. Better question is, like, should we? Answer, yes. I remember this boss having something that made him, like, actually kind of difficult. Like when he tricks you. What about a boss that just shoots you? No, yeah, cool. You don't have to duck. That's fine. Can I just stay behind this one chair the whole time? Well, sort of. So now I have to go behind this chair? Pinstripe Patooey. Weird, but we'll take it. Ooh, perfect. Love this. Love more of these. Oh, that's right. Oh man. It's okay. We're not gonna do that. We're not gonna do that either.
Success!
Thanks, random command. Oh. You have to, like, hit the joystick just a little bit before you start running, or it won't actually give you the momentum that you need. I remember spending a long time on this level as a kid. Hesitated. It will be my undoing. Okay. At least they're really generous with the check. Let's take a break from the jumping. Hydrate, good call. Why does this bridge feel like one of those Kaizo Mario levels? I'm sure things like this. I want to say like the Click Clock Woods level from Banjo-Kazooie, other like very precise platforming, all probably inspiration that led people to eventually, you know, make Star Road, eventually make that stuff. So. You know, I've never done a Kaizo mark. I realize my mistake now. I realized my mistake too late. Okay, we'll try that again. We can do that again. You need to jump every other box. So then you can turn around and go back. There it is. There we go. Are we gonna hit the I almost said level cap. Are we gonna hit the lives cap? Wonder if there is a live. Like there kind of has to be. How did how did I mess that up? The joystick inputs are so sensitive. I like the bird noises. As soon as I saw the bird, I remembered like, oh yeah, they make a great sound, don't they? Okay. Alright, that one was on. Is BS you were on that? Well, Christopher was saying earlier that some of the platforming is a little bit weirder in the remaster because the high polygon rate makes some of the platform edges different than they used to be. Which, you know, it is what it is. How have I been? I've been sick. But hey, Fan. February has so far not unfolded like I expected, but that's okay. I unfortunately started to feel kind of sick on Friday. I was like, oh, I should rest and like take it easy. And then yesterday it blossomed into like, no, you're sick. So, been a little bit of a rough weekend. All kinds of stuff going around. Colds, flus, stomach bugs. Yeah, several people, several friends of mine are all also sick at the same time. Ironically, this is the weekend where everybody who I know was like, oh, hey, Bookslap, do you want to go do a thing? Do you want to go practice driving? Do you want to go to this art show? It's like, yeah, I would like to go do all of those things, but I don't feel well. Kind of figured that ramp was gonna appear. Like, I don't feel awful. I actually feel better today than I did yesterday. My headache is gone. When I started stream, I still had a pretty intense headache. Figured you were still in the incubation period when we last spoke, yeah. It was like around lunchtime yesterday, it really kind of hit me all at once. Like, I felt myself transition from being, like, kind of sick to being sick. I'm fine. It's just a cold. It's definitely not the flu or anything. No, it's fine. And then streaming today, it was like, well, I'm gonna be sick either way. I would rather, like, at least be able to, like, talk to people, you know? No, I did not. That is part of how I know that it's not like a stomach bug or the flu. No, I did not have that. Like, I've had some stomach aches, but I haven't had any, like I haven't thrown up or... Which is really, like, the hallmark of having the flu, you know? Sometimes... No, none of those jumps? None of those jumps! Okay. None of those presses resulted in a jump. Yeah, the last time I was, like, really sick was actually just about a year ago. It was at the end of January in 25. I had the actual flu. No, get your pity mask out of here. I had the actual flu. And that was rough. I couldn't keep anything down for like a week. Easily the sickest I had been in. And this isn't like that. Timing is extremely tight. Ugh. I feel like I was coyote timing through that rather than actually making it. But that's fine. Fine. Coyote time is fine. We'll take that. No? Okay. No? Okay. Oh my gosh. The platforms on these, like, spinning dials are really hard to get onto. I do not remember them being that difficult to land on. Gosh. Oh no, he's... It's not gonna happen. It's just sitting there. Yeah, okay, it's gone. I don't really want to go and do that, but I will. Do it for you, chat. That's not what I meant. You know what? I don't care. It's fine. That's how you know I don't feel well. If I'm like, no, I'll just give up on this chapter. Like, yeah, alright. Do it for her, that is to say, you'll do it for him. Wow, all of these 1, 2, 3, 4 colored gems are right here. Jeez. Yeah, I forgot about these. So the mask will provide a light source for a time, but not indefinitely. So you do have to keep going. Crash Ladycoot? Do you think Coco's last name is Bandicoot? Is that his name? Or just a descriptor? Like, is his name Bandicoot? I was thinking about his name and not... instead of what I should have been focusing on. Isn't it? Well, his name is definitely Crash, but I don't know if they ever, like, refer to his name. So, the question is, does that mean that Coco is Coco Bandicoot? I think the 90s were a wild time that we had 2 animal anthro mascots representing video game consoles. That's true. Although, remember, the original plan was not to have Crash Bandicoot be the PlayStation mascot. They wanted it to be Alex Kidd. I was not looking! Oh, okay, I can... I associate Alex Kidd with Sega. Oh, is that what I'm thinking of? There was something else. There was something else that they wanted to be the PlayStation mascot. But it was something like... Wiki says Crash Bandicoot is the title character and main protagonist of the Crash Bandicoot franchise. Okay, so her name is Coco Bandicoot, then, right? I don't like how when I take damage, I do an involuntary hop. I mean, they have Astrobot now as the mascot. That's a game that I want to play, and it's extra funny to me that Astrobot is the mascot, since it is by definition a mascot of mascots. Like, you know? What is Tootie's last name from Banjo-Kazooie? What's Banjo's last name? Be the first question. Theo, thank you for gifting a sub to Dova Pig. I appreciate that. His last name isn't Kazooie. Kazooie is his platonic best friend. Banjo the Bear. So is the middle name? When he gets in trouble, does his mom say Banjo the Bear? And that's when he knows he's really in trouble. He used his middle name. Banjo the Cutie. He is particularly cute, most notably when he swims. I thought it got hit by the other one, like Sonic the Hedgehog. Oh my gosh, they have the same middle name. I like how in the Sonic universe, everybody's middle name is the. Right? Because everybody is like... almost everybody is blank the blank. Big the cat. Yeah, exactly. They all have the same middle name. Like, that wasn't even that hard. I was just... Yet Tails has an actual name. Has 3 actual names. That's true. That is true. How did we get a hype train? Banjo the Floozy? I don't know if I agree with that. Let's do that again. Miles per hour. Yeah, he's actually Tails is his middle name. So I guess it's just his nickname. And then Knuckles has nothing. Oh, he's the Echidna. Okay, wait. He's the first one after Sonic to be named that way. Banjo the Sloozy? I don't even... Is that a word? I don't know if we should be talking poorly about Banjo. Kazooie will have words for us. And they won't be nice. Have you ever met her? She's really mean. She's kind of alarmingly mean. Uh-oh. I don't know if we wanted to get that light so quickly. Watch us not be able to get the gem here because we didn't have that one thing. Yeah, we can. Okay, that's fine. Banjo and Kazooie are just named after instruments. Like Namekians. Okay, that you're not wrong. That's true. So we need a colored gem to get that colored gem. Interesting. Do you think Kazooie is named that way because of her beak? And that it looks like a kazoo, obviously. That, okay, that was... It's weird. Right? Like, it's her beak that gives her that, right? Amy Rose, true. Amy has a regular name. So, Tails and Amy have regular names. Is Amy a hedgehog? It's now occurring to me that I'm not sure. How am I not making this jump? What is that? Bookslap gotta go. Nice seeing and talking. Love stopping and offering a little sarcastic trolling. Really feel better and have a nice rest of your Sunday. Thanks for stopping by, Sue. Always good to see you. I hope you have a good rest of your weekend too, and I will try my best to feel better. I make no promises, but I will try. Do you think there are any humans in the Sonic world that are named, like, Steve the Human? Because there are humans. Like that one that Sonic made out with. I have a large pot of minestrone going now that you bet would fix me. I love minestrone. So, yes, that's fine. Let me know when it's done. Wasn't girly girl Maria or something? Yeah, no, I'm not saying that her name is Maria the Human. Or Maria the Human, I don't know. But I'm saying that there might be humans in that world that are named like Bob the Human. Because there's like Sonic the Hedgehog and Big the Cat. So Bob the Human is probably out there. Stretch. Maria, Shadow's Obsession. Not going to pretend to be up to date on my Sonic lore, but yes, I do know that. Wait, is that going to disappear? I think the last Sonic game that I actually played through... Well... I almost said that it was Generations, but it wasn't. I actually played Mania. Still been a while. And Mindstone. Love some Mindstone. Mindstone, isn't that game that, like, kids love? Oh, excuse me. I can't judge depth anymore. I can't do it. I can't do it. Somebody help me. Minestrone, thought that was a pasta dish. Or it could be like a descriptor for the pasta. Why do different shapes of pasta taste different? A mouthfeel thing? Kat, what are your favorite shapes of pasta? Why is this here? Why? Oh. Oh, wait. You know what? It's fine. It's fine, I'll just die. Gnocchi, spaghetti, rotini, penna rigati, tortellini, agnolotti. I don't know what that is. Angel hair? I want to like angel hair. It has a really satisfying mouthfeel, but it just doesn't, like, work very well in a lot of things. You know what I really like is orecchiette, which I probably just mispronounced, but it's fine, it's whatever. All pasta is good, except for the squid ink stuff. I don't have an opinion. I don't have an opinion on the squid ink pasta. The rice noodles count. Sure. Yeah, okay. That's fair. You can give that as an answer. You DM'd me the minestrone. Oh, I'm not gonna make it anytime soon, but thank you. I like soba and udon. Udon is a really nice noodle. Soba is also, but of the two, I prefer udon. The satisfying chewiness. There's a different one that I really like when it's fried and like crunchy, and I can't think of it. Sick brain fog. About to sound like Food Wars? No. All noodles are appreciated here. Ooh. Yakisoba? Is that the one I'm thinking of? Yeah, I think... Oh. It's Coco. I'm sorry. We missed a lot of boxes. You're gonna have a bad time when we get to that final screen. Yakisoba sounds right. Yeah. I remember this specifically being, like, weirdly difficult. To walk through. I feel like that's child abuse. Alright, we're almost there. Almost there. Okay. Okay, I wasn't sure if that sneeze was actually going to happen. Pro tip, if you're thinking about getting sick, don't. Don't do it. Okay. I do remember this level. I remember this one being a weird one. Because of all this. Oh, Did you see me try to not do that? Yeah. I was like, wait, no! I have to admire Coco's dedication to bringing that laptop. She doesn't use it for anything in this game. But she does bring it. Raw Man is a good Splatoon-like game for PC. That's true. I waited so long and then it activated. thought that was a notebook. Laptops weren't a big thing when this game came out. When this game, well, yeah, this game came out in 1996. But Coco wasn't in the original game. Coco they added in the remake. She didn't appear until the second one, I believe. Cool. So they just added it as like, oh, you can play as her in this one. I mean, laptops did exist then, but they were, you know, terrible. Yeah, what we think of as like a notebook, no, that didn't exist. Laptops at the time were like this thing. They were portable in the loosest. I saw that that was a trap and just went into it anyway. You're back? Welcome back, Damon. We're actually getting close to the end here. I don't know why I thought I could do that. Oh. Oops. I bounced on the underside of that box. It just rocketed me downwards. I guess that's what they want to... That's the inherent danger. Really going through all the platforming paces. Oh, hey. We did it. I was not expecting to get that gem. So that's cool. The end. Can't hide the last of my water. Okay, hold on. I have to get more water.
Headshot.
Okay. Water restored. Ah, yes. One of the grad students. Whoa. Can I just, like, run up and hit you? I feel like I should be able to do that. Oh, whoops. Alright, well, Slimer is bad. Alright, how does this boss work? I'm guessing that that's not it. No, wait, I'm guessing that that is. What if I just hang around? No, that doesn't do anything. Oh. Wait, what do I do? Okay, so it's not just run up and hit him. He's immune to spin attack. Nope. I should probably stop doing the same thing over and over again. Any knowers in chat here? Yeah, I thought he was... I thought he, like, would be chucking more vials at you. Oh, okay. Jump on... Don't touch them, but jump on them. That... Yeah, I remember this... I remember this boss throwing a lot more vials at me. With that... I wish the camera didn't move. Oh, give me that pity mask. It's like when a game is like, do you want to change the difficulty down to easy? No! Of course I don't want that. Oh, excuse me. Threw that one right in my face. Okay, and then he should drink his potion for the last hit point, I think. No? Yeah, there he goes. Think you might have to jump on him off of the blocks? Is that what it is? This is what science is, kids. It's mixing colored water. Until the colored water obtains the correct. I was trying so hard to jump. Oh, cool. Now I get 2 pity masks. Which is way different than when I would play this as a kid and purposefully enter the boss arenas with 2 masks already. You know, it's different. He does do a nice Glyven when he gets hit. Alright. I'll do one more round of purple potions. And then I'll take a big slurp. Alright, I think I have to jump off of the blocks. Pop it. Yeah, there we go. No pity masks needed. Dr. Brio, closer to Klungo or Dr. Frink? I'm gonna say Dr. Frink. Although, he is kind of like both of them mixed. I think this is another level, maybe? You jerk. Not a dark level, but is annoying. Got a trophy for getting electrocuted. So tricky. Put the TNT in the middle. First, it teaches you, like, oh, there could be a thing in the middle, but don't worry about it. It's just a metal box. It's fine. And actually, oops. It was an explosive. Soon it will be a green box. Oh, you're right. We haven't seen any, You are absolutely right. We haven't seen any of the Nitro box. Were they not in the first game? Are green in Crash 1? Yeah, now it's like, we're at the end of the game. Okay. I guess they must not be. Maybe those were introduced in Crash 2? No? Okay. I missed 2 boxes. Yeah, there was a, Yeah, these platform edges are very janky. There was, a Wupwards box that I just didn't bother to try to figure out how to get on top of. So there were 2 things that were up off the, screen. That's the one. Yeah, we're dead. Like, nope, there's not going to be a way out of this. I don't remember this level being so intense. Oh, jeez. Oh, cool! That's great. I thought I was standing in such a spot that it was not going to come down with me, but I was wrong. I mean, what do I know? No! Apparently you can touch that from the side. Good to know. Well, got the added Rayman 2 and Tonic Trouble. I don't know what Tonic Trouble is. I've never been able to decide whether I like Rayman. We definitely coyote timed that. Crash is the game where you're like, a pretty harmless butterfly and it's instant death, yeah. Yeah, I remember having a Rayman game for Game Boy Color? I think it was Game Boy Color. And I beat the whole thing, I played it. But honestly, I couldn't tell you if I actually enjoyed it or not. Like, you remember how you used to play games like that as a kid? Okay, see, this is what I'm talking about. If you have all the white crystals, you can take this path to the side, and more crystals will give you more jump pads to get to the end. Otherwise, you just won't. Yeah, it's like, I remember playing it. I remember it being kind of hard. I remember it being like a little bit creepy. Like, it was a little unsettling. As a game. Alright, final boss of Crash 1. On his skateboard.
Bandicoot.
Oh, I didn't see that he shot a blue one to the side. Oops.
Darn you, Crash Bandicoot.
Is he gonna say that every time? Really? Darn you, Crash Bandicoot. Really? Oh. Once again, depth perception, true final boss. Thanks, random command. I like how the properties of the green orbs change. Darn you, Crash Bandicoot. So chat, where do we want to go after this? Where should I leave you? Does anyone have any suggestions? If not, I'm sure I can figure something out. Shipwreck? That's fine. I mean, I have to get through this first.
Darn you, Crash Bandicoot!
Oh, what is Shipwreck playing? Is he still playing Resident Evil 1? I haven't gotten to see him play any of that. Could do Bandicoot 2. Oh, he's playing Mio? Okay, Mio also. Could do Bandicoot 2. Maybe someday. I just wanted something that was gonna be, like, reasonably chill. While I'm... reasonably chill as I get disintegrated. While I'm not feeling great. Next time I'm sick? Yeah, next time I'm sick. Hopefully that doesn't happen. But, you know, next time. We almost played God of War. Yeah, the 3 games that I was between was this, Ninja Turtles, and God of War. So we can do Polar Bear while you're sick? Yeah. I think I've beaten 2. But I don't really remember. I've definitely played 2 a whole lot. Gosh, these hitboxes are huge! The 2018 one? Yeah. Yeah, it's on the list. So I've mentioned this before, but what's happening for the rest of the year? Why would I play God of War while sick? Well, exactly. Hence why I didn't. Because it's a game that I have not started. What's gonna happen for the rest of the year is, by and large, what we're gonna do is as we finish games, we're just gonna start spinning the wheel of games, which is comprised of games that I own that I have never actually played or beaten. God of War is on that. Actually, so is Ragnarok. I have both of them. But have never actually played them. And we'll see how many games we can get through this year. We won't necessarily do all the achievements for them. Like, maybe if they're really good. Maybe if I really like them. But the last one is just, here you go. Incapacitated? That's a good pun. So we'll see how many we can get through. Although this counts as a game we've beaten this year. And that's it! The game just ends! Well, that's it. Thanks everybody for hanging out while I'm sick. For a stream that isn't sick and is much better, tonight Andy will be doing his Switch It Up Sundays. Maybe, for N64? I don't know. It's up to him. You'll have to tune in at 7 o'clock Eastern Time to find out. I will. I probably won't find out until then. Or he'll just tell us now. Yes, N64. Okay. Yeah, so that's at 7 o'clock tonight. Then Andy and I have our Teamwork Tuesday, where we'll continue playing Kirby and the Amazing Mirror on Tuesday. We'll get back to Hollow Knight next Thursday, continue our Steel Soul mode. I hate the name of that. Continue our permadeath run. So this was fun. I'm glad that I was able to stream. I'm glad people came out to hang out with sick Bookslap. So thanks everybody. Let's oh my gosh. Let's get overwhelmed by all the windows that I have open. There we go. Alright, stop the recording.